Hello students, good morning. Welcome to KLS Kokte College of Commerce, Belagavi. Myself, Professor S.B. Vendigeri, Department of Economics, taking online classes for 4th semester students. Dear students, in the last class, we have understood very systematically International Monetary Fund. Okay, IMF, which is popularly known as. Hope all of you are understood very systematically. If it is there in the examination, all of you make a note of it. You prepare your own notes with the help of that video slides. Pause it in the middle and write down. Make it as your study material for the coming examination. So each topic is very important, equally important for the examination. Now in today's online class, in video number 5 of the same topic, video number 6 I think, video number 6, let us understand a most important topic, another important topic, the second last topic of the 5th unit, that is International Bank for Reconstruction and Development, which is popularly known as IBRD. Okay, International Bank for Reconstruction and Development, IBRD. In the beginning, it is very important for 2 marks question. They may ask expand IBRD, okay, and IMF. If both questions are coming in 2 marks, it is very interesting and easy to abbreviate very systematically International Bank for Reconstruction and Development as well as International Monetary Fund. Okay. Now let us go to the introduction part. Let us look at the introduction part of the IBRD. IBRD is also the outcome of Bretton Woods Conference. As I said in the last video lecture, in IMF is also an outcome of the Bretton Woods Conference. Like that, International Bank for Reconstruction and Development is also an outcome of Bretton Woods Conference with an objective of facilitating long-term foreign investment and to offer loan for middle-income developing countries. See, very systematically try to understand the ultimate purpose or objective of establishment of IBRD was to facilitate long-term foreign investment. Okay, if any countries are coming forward to invest huge amount of long-term investment in foreign countries, those countries can get the access, those countries can get the maximum advantage benefit from IBRD. Okay, hope you understood. And this is specially meant for middle income developing countries. It is very interesting. IBRD supports its hands to invest long term, for example, investment in other countries. IBRD helps only those middle income developing countries. India is also one amongst them. India also comes under middle income developing country. Okay. So to help middle income developing countries like India and other Asian continental countries, IBRD facilitates long-term foreign investment support. Okay. And IBRD is one of the two major institutions named as World Bank and International Development Association, that is IDA. IDA is a financial institution dedicated to making developmental loans to the world's poorest countries. IDA means International Development Association is an association belongs to IBRD. Okay, under the IBRD, this association is providing huge amount of loans only for those countries of the world which are very poor. Okay, poor countries can make their own development with the help of taking loans from IBRD. Okay, IBRD provides huge amount of loans to the world's poorest countries for their domestic development. Okay, So for developmental purpose for poorest countries of the world, IDA provides huge amount of money. So these World Bank and IDA are the part and parcel of IBRD itself. Okay, it is a global development cooperative to help Europe rebuild and overcome the losses of entire continent after World War II. World War took place between 1939 to 1945. Whatever losses happened in European countries, in European continental countries, to fulfill that losses, to overcome the losses of that Second World War, for example, IBRD provided huge amount of support, cooperation to rebuild, to restart its development path from its origin. Most of the countries started their development path by their origin after World War II. Most of the countries have lost everything. When they lost everything, they have started, ignited their activities, their development, growth and development path from zero level. To start their growth and development path from zero level, IBRD has supported a lot for those European continental countries immediately after World War II. Okay, and if we are looking at the introduction part, continuous part of the introduction, IBRD established in the year 1944 with 40 member nations in the beginning. It was established in the year 1944 before India's independence, and with 40 member nations in the beginning. Only 40 member nations were there in the beginning. At present, there are 189 member countries. Down IBRD. Okay, hope you understood. There are 189 member countries in IBRD, and its headquarters is in Washington DC, United States. Even as IMF headquarters is also there in Washington DC, and this IBRD headquarters is also in Washington DC, United States. The present president of IBRD is David Robert Malpass. He is an American economic analyst. He has taken the charge since 2019. Okay, present president of IBRD. The president of IBRD is selected on the basis of their quota, what amount of quota they have contributed as their share amount for the IBRD. Based on that amount, the presidency is, for example, selected. Hope you understood. Okay, so present president of IBRD is David Robert Malpass. Is an American economist, American economic analyst. He has taken the charge from since 2019. Okay, the initial capital was 10 billion US dollars, which was subscribed by the member nations. The entire 10 billion US dollar was subscribed by all the member nations in the beginning. Whatever 40 member nations were there, those 40 member nations were contributed, subscribed this 10 billion US dollar of initial capital for the development of IBRD. Okay, all members of IMF are to be the members of the IBRD. Whoever the members of IMF, they were the members of IBRD as well. Okay, so even in IMF also at present 189 member countries are there, and IBRD also there are 189 member countries at present. So what I said, all members of IMF are to be the members of the IBRD. Okay, the highest share is subscribed by USA. Okay, because of that, the USA person, economic analyst who is called David Robert Malpass, is the present president because of the highest share subscribed by USA, followed by UK. Next will be UK. Second, in the second position in case of contribution of share to the IBRD is United Kingdoms, and India is in the 5th rank to subscribe its share to development of IBRD. Okay, India became the member of IBRD in January 1994. IBRD established in the year 1944. After 50 years of time, India became the member of IBRD. This is all about the introduction part of the IBRD. The remaining part of the same topic we shall discuss in the next class. Thank you very much.